Wee, what's going on YouTube? It's Donnie PLT. So, I got some pretty good stuff coming. Today is some really good stuff. Maybe tomorrow, I'm going to bring you this. It's a Titan knife. Oh, I'm totally stoked. I'm stoked about this. I've been waiting for that to come in. And one of the cool things, really classy move, they even sent a nice thank you letter. So Titan knives is coming up, but right now we've got a 33-in-1. I have all the information here, and normally I like to show you a picture of the thing, but I'm not because I want to surprise you with the price on this. So this is a survival kit, 33-in-1, just awesome. And I'm going to go over some of the stuff that it has in it. And first I'm going to show you the kit. It's this big, 33-in-1. That means 33 items in one box. There's 33 pieces in here that you can stick in a backpack. You can somehow carabine to yourself, or, which is exactly what I'm going to do, and I know exactly where this is going. This is going right in my trunk. I have a box in my trunk where I keep like car stuff, like to wash my car, leather care, stuff like that, and I have a few like emergency things. You know, my toolbox, a little toolkit in there, and some jumper cables and whatnot. This is going in there because I know 100% that if I break down driving through some place where there's no one around for a long while, this little tiny box will keep me alive for as long as I need to be there. And that is not an exaggeration, and you're about to find out why. All right, so in this little box, which is a waterproof box, shockproof box, really sweet, and that was the sound of this hitting. I did this, it sounded like a cracked, and it was just this. But it's shockproof, waterproof, sweet little box, right? And what comes in this sweet little box is, let me try, I got all this stuff popping up. Okay, it's a survival kit, included tactical pen, survival compass, 3-mode tactical flashlight, water bottle clip, multi-use spoon fork, wire saw, 5-in-1 survival rope bracelet. I've given some of those away so you guys know exactly what I feel about those. Those are awesome. Multifunctional card, everybody has seen those. Collapsible fire tube, SOS whistle, the don't touch my butt whistle. The rain poncho, huge matter of importance for there. It's got fire starter, emergency blanket, fishing gear, fire tinder, pin, a knife. This is exactly what's going to keep you alive. And I'm talking exactly. You can put this thing anywhere. Anywhere. It can go with you any single place you need it to go. This one will be in my trunk as an absolute lifesaver. What does that mean? That means I don't need to bring a go bag every time I go. But this can be in your go bag. If you guys have been paying attention for my 10,000 sub giveaway, which is really close, I have over $300 so far. We still are missing the big piece in it. $300 worth so far of gear for the giveaway. And it's a go bag that pretty much has a bunch of this stuff in it. But wait till $300 bag. Wait till you hear the price of this. I'm going to say it a little bit later because it's one of those things where it's going to blow your nuts off knowing how much you spend on something like this. This is awesome. And I'm going to provide the link down below. So really, if you wanted to cheat and find out how much it is, you can go click the link right now. It's an Amazon link, and you'd buy it right away because you'd want to. And just so you know, I get nothing. I get no money for this. Like, I don't get a single cent to advertise this product. Saw it, loved it, wanted it, thought this would be great for the car. If anybody drives any place, you'd want one for your car. So I opened it up and I saw all this stuff. So let's go over some of the stuff. Now, it's egg crate cushion in there, right? So you have your emergency poncho. Now I'm going to use some of this today just to go over some, but right now I just want to show you what's in the box, and then we're going to go out and actually use a little bit. So the poncho, I don't need to use this for today, but obviously, you know, let's say you break down and you're close enough to walk to a gas station or some kind of help, right? And it's pouring rain, this is going to help you. Now let's say you are stuck and you are far from walking. You could camp out in your car, so you don't need to wear this, but you can use this to collect water. You can use this to, if you are walking from your car and you think it's going to be a 2-day walk and I'm going to have to camp overnight, you can use this as protection overhead. You can use it to put on the ground if you want. Ponchos are 100% necessary for survival kits. Necessary. Just folding it up and making yourself a little bowl and collecting water is huge in survival. So it's got that right there. And you think, well, what am I going to do with the water when I get it back? You can pull out the egg crate and you can put the water right inside of there. Boom. So this emergency blanket, I personally have one of these in my hiking bag. And the last time I hiked, well, not the last time I hiked, but the last big mountain I hiked, tallest peak in Massachusetts, I took one of these, and everybody else brought a sleeping bag, and I brought this. And what happens is it's a little loud, like well, this one might be a little less loud than the one I have, but it's it's a little loud, but when you're by yourself, it doesn't matter. But what it does is it reflects heat. So what I did is at first I just had it draped over me, and I was getting really hot at night. And so then I just put it down under me and laid on top of it, and I didn't even need a blanket. This thing was huge because everybody else lugged a big sleeping bag. I carried this. I could have put it in my pocket and got the same thing. It was right in my bag, boop. But so yes, I actually do use these. I will swear by those. What's next? This is a water bottle clip, it looks like. Oh, my water bottle's right over there. But this you can clip on and carry your water bottle. I believe it's for something like this. Ooh, I happen to have one. And yes, so you would put that down and then put in your cap. And now you can attach this to a belt. So let's say you've been driving and you're not carrying your 32-ounce water bottle for survival because you don't need it, but you have a drink in the car because you get thirsty while you're driving. Boom, you put that on your belt and you just tote it along. And now, it's not somewhere where you have to pull it out of your bag, something like that. No. It's going to be right on you, and your hands are free. So self-defense, very, very important. This is actually a bigger piece than you'd think it would be when it comes down to so like if you have a bottle of Coke or something, which can also be a water transport once you're done with the Coke. So very, very good. Very, very good. This piece I'm going to show you last. Survival bracelet. It's got a compass. It's got cordage. You take out the fibers inside the cord. You could use it as tinder. Everybody knows that. But you can also use it to, if you need to lash yourself a spear, if you need to make yourself a shelter. But aside from all that, you have a whistle, an SOS whistle, or don't touch my butt whistle. And you have a ferro rod right here in the center with a striker. And I showed you how these work. I actually gave some away on some giveaways. These are really, really awesome freaking bracelets to have. The compass alone for me, being Army and training and land nav, and knowing that I can use a compass to get pretty much out of anywhere, that is huge. You find a point where you want to get to, you line up your compass and you keep following that point. You use your compass because you're never walking in a straight line. That's huge, huge handy. So you have that, but that's, I believe, not even the only compass. I believe it's not the only compass. So now we have a ferro rod with a striker. We might have to bring this outside. So I'm going to put this aside because ferro rod, striker, very, very important. So now you have a backup one on your wrist. If let's say you got you're setting up your little camp and you drop all your stuff there, right? And you're going to just take a walk, put this on, because if something happens and you get stuck, at least you have fire, right? And SOS, help, I'm right down here. So for anything, you at least have that. So this we're going to take outside too. I don't know if you guys know what this is. This is a collapsible fire tube. And I can sit here and explain it to you, but what I'm going to do is just show you. So this is for you bushcraft guys. You know what these are. Sweet. I'm just pulling stuff out of here. And this, I've done different things where I gave away a go bag, right? I believe Cowboy Bebop won one. I talk about the importance of something like this, safety pins. You have no idea how important a safety pin is when you're trying to put up a shelter, you're trying to make a trap, you're trying, you know what I mean? There's so much you can use these little guys for that you don't even think of. You rip your clothes while you're out walking and it's cold out, boom, use that to get back. Let's say you tear open your skin, boom, you can use that to hold yourself together. I know it sounds a little crazy, but you can use a safety pin to hold a wound together. So, safety pins, crazy importante, right? What else do we have here? So, I believe this is the actual, damn cats, man. They just walk through with reckless abandon. They don't care. And knocking down some more stuff. That's what happens when you get some kittens in the house. Just all over the place. All right, so this one looks like an official SOS whistle, and it's got the keychain hookup where you can leave it right in there. So here's your walk away from the camp whistle. That'll get the job done if people are close enough. This one will blow up even a little bit louder. So remember, it's help, I'm stuck, I'm over here, and they'll find the cat's going crazy. You can blow the snot out of that. You're in the mall at the ATM and somebody comes up behind you, gives you a little goose, help. But another key component is an SOS whistle. When you're trapped somewhere, you fall off a ledge and you break your ankle in the woods, guess what? Now you can get a hold of somebody. Man, here is something that pretty much everybody I know, especially military, carries or has. It's a survival pen. You have your window break right there, but it's also your self-defense jab. These are no joke. That's got a great little tip on it right there. Super, super sharp. And it's your pen. So these are extremely handy. Has the clip so you can clip it anywhere. So that's another good one. Damn cats. So here's a good one. Here's a good one. Let's say you just caught some food. Well, now you got to eat it. So everybody knows what a spork is, right? This is like the ultimate spork. You have your spoon, you have your fork, you have your knife, you have your hold on to some stuff, you have your can opener or bottle opener. This thing is an all out, and it's metal, not plastic like most of them. This thing is awesome. This is a really nice spork. So you got your survival fork. I'm still pulling stuff out of this bag, guys. Aha! Tinder. I'm going to save this. I'm not using this. They sealed this up really nice. So you have a waterproof container, but you also have a waterproof bag that it sits in, so your tinder will stay nice and dry. This will keep your fire going. I'm not using this because this is going in my trunk, and this will be my emergency tinder if I need it. So I am not wasting this. No way, no how. Let's keep going. So let's see, what is this? It looks like, oh yeah, so really cool. I didn't even know this was in there. So now you have a screwdriver set. So you got Phillips flathead, and you can link it and even put it on your key ring there, and you got emergency tools for emergency repairs and tightening and things like that. So I believe I got to throw a battery in here, but 3-way torch. I mean, if you're stuck in the dark, guess what helps? A flashlight. But it's clipped. It's got a nice big fat dome lens. You know what that means? That means you're going to have spread light. When you have a round lens, that means the light goes outward. And it's got the little orange cap. You drop it, you might be able to see it a little better. Not so bad. Not so bad. So you got a torch. What else do we have? There's more. Fishing gear. I was just talking about if you have to get some food. You got weights. You got lures in there. Holy mackerel, I didn't even know there was lures. So you don't even have to dig for your own bugs. You got bugs right there. But you got hooks, line, weights, and I don't know if these are like little bobbers. Is that what that is? But crap, man, you got an entire kit right there. You got an entire kit sitting right there. But wait, there's more. So we were talking about the card, right? And it's another multi-tool type thing. And little do you know, but it can actually be used self-defense. You got somebody coming at you. Tell you what, I wouldn't want to take this little hook piece right there instead of neck, but it's got wrenches and here's a really cool thing is measuring, because when you're making, let's say you want to make yourself a little shelter, you can measure out how far from the end of each stick you cut, so you can do little square notches, the Lincoln log notches, put things together, and you can measure them perfectly. You could lay this down and you could put a notch the exact same size on all your sticks, and it's already measured out for you. It's actually really important. And again, it's metal. It's not the cheap plastic stuff. So we're almost done. We're almost at the end. The saw. So you don't want to use your knife to chop. Maybe you don't have a big chopping knife. You still need to get some wood down. Takes a little while. I'm not gonna lie to you, but that saw works. They do work. And next to last is you have your little tiny compass, and then you have an actual compass with degrees and everything, and it's got a turning bevel. This is a really nice compass. This right here, believe me, talk to any soldier who's ever done any field work. This can save your freaking life. Having a compass, and I did a video on how to use a compass, and you can look that up, and there's plenty of videos out there how to use a compass. This guy right here can be your ultimate lifesaver, this tiny little thing, right? But what is the ultimate lifesaver? Ultimate knife guide, ultimate knife channel? A blade. You gotta have a blade. So the kit comes with literally every single thing you need to survive. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take out the blade, we're gonna take out some fire making, and we're gonna go out and we're gonna use this stuff and make a little fire. Again, you have a window break, you have a line cutter right here, which is good because you have fishing gear, right? But it's got a partial serrade, so you really be able to feather stick the hell out of stuff right here. It is a liner lock, and it's just a simple knife, right? But a simple knife will keep you alive. It's spring assisted, so that's why it opens so fast. And it's in the kit, and this is just your extra knife. I mean, pretty much everybody is going to be walking around with a little blade on there. I got my Kubi. I got my Kubi today, and well, one of them. And so everybody's going to be having a knife. It's just really important. But we're going to use this one today to go ahead and check it out. So right now, I'm going to throw everything in that kit. That's a lot of freaking stuff in the kit. That is a lot of stuff. Wait till you guys hear the price in this. Hold on. And just so you know, you can get it all back in there. Not so bad. It's not hard to do. All right, so let's do a little survival. Right now, we are out. The car broke down. I went into my trunk, and I got my kit. And I said, man, I need to light a fire. Oh, look at this. Luckily, I had some tinder. I had a cardboard box in my trunk. I'm doing good. If I didn't, what I would do is I would fish around for stuff that looks just like this, and then I would have even natural tinder, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this natural tinder. First, I'm going to strip these leaves off. Then I'm going to put them into a little pile, and I'm going to show you everything as I go. I'll show you my little pile. So now I'm going to take this stuff, and I'm just going to break it up into smaller pieces, and I'm going to fray it a little bit. So I'm just going to put it in my hand, and I'm going to fray it and get it all the little fibers separated to make it easier to burn. I got a few of these pieces, so I'm going to fray a few pieces. And just like that. And I got some more leaves. I'm going to shred those off, the little leaf parts. And what that's going to do is that's going to help create a spark really, really fast. And now there's a lot of guys out there that do like whole videos on fire making, right? And it would be a good thing to go check those guys out. They know what they're doing. So I am getting all my stuff together.
I got my little tinder pile growing. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm even gonna take a couple pieces of cardboard with the trusty knife that comes with the kit, and I'm gonna make some thin pieces of strip here that I'm gonna lay across the top of my pile, and that way I have just extra tinder going on. So luckily the knife comes sharp and ready to go, so I'm able to get all the little pieces I need, right? So what I know is that with those natural grasses and the cardboard, I know that I'm going to be able to light myself a fire. Now remember, the kit does come with tinder. I'm not using it, but it would be really easy to do that. So now I need some actual wood, right? So let's bring you guys down. Bring you down. Well, I don't want to bring you down like make you sad, but I'm going to bring you down. All right, so I got my knife and I need some kindling here, and I'm going to try and keep this stable while I do this. Oh, I said try. Let's see if we can't. Let's see if we can. It's kind of hard on a cardboard box. I'd just throw it on something harder, but I don't have anything at that level. Okay, here we go. So now I'm able to split my tinder, and it punched a hole right through a cardboard box. Not exactly the best thing to be doing that on, but we're gonna get it done anyway. All right, so I've got a couple pieces of wood that I can throw on my little tinder pile, and what this is gonna do is just gonna get a fire started, right? So now I'm going to just make some feathers. Luckily, this kit comes with a knife that comes with the ability to feather stick. So important. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go around this stick in a circle, just feathering it from different angles. And what that's going to do, it's going to create a lot of air going in between, so that when the spark hits those, all that, it's going to be able to spin in a circle and go around and around to Funky Town. And that should help me sustain a fire. And then I'll have my bigger pieces, once it's lit, to go. So that's good there. Now I have my ferro rod with my striker. So what happens is a brand new ferro rod comes coated, so you have to get off the coating of the area you want to strike. So you see that? Did you see the spark come out? You probably did. So now I know that that's going to work. So I'm going to, let's see if I can get you low enough. If I can get you low enough, we'll find a way. All right, we'll always find a way. So now I should be able to, without tearing apart all my tinder here. Tearing apart my tinder here. I got to take more stuff off of here. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. All right. This is the, when you have a new ferro rod, it takes a little bit longer. So let's see here. All right. So now with all that burning, that should catch really nice. What I'm going to do, since I have a flame, is I'm going to lay this on top. And you're going to say, well, yeah, but now you're going to take away some of your air. Well, that's what this is for. Now, normally you'd get in really close and you'd start blowing, and you'd start blowing really close. And what that's going to do is going to burn your eyebrows off. You see that? Instant air. What this is for is now I'm not going to get smoke in my eyes. Watch this. And then boom, the fire just gets bigger, because this simple little gadget creates oxygen, and oxygen makes fire. So here we have a survival fire without burning my eyebrows off. So basically what we just did is we took a kit that you can fit anywhere, right? We took out just 3 pieces: knife, tube, ferro rod. We came out here with a little fire. If I wanted to bring the tinder, we could have done that, and we could have done A-OK. This right here means I'm alive. I am alive. I can make this fire as big or as small as I want. I could put stones underneath and put little sticks in there, and I can create myself a nice little bed for tinder to, tinder for embers to sit and just hover. And that way, when the fire starts getting low, all I need to do is add more stuff and use this to blow on those embers to get them back. That's all it takes, is just this little guy. And all that is good. And again, it's not plastic. This is a metal tube. You see how long it was, and now it's here. This right here is a monster help. So with just 3 pieces out of the kit, we're surviving. We're surviving. Fire is the ultimate survival need, right? You need fire. Fire is going to give you heat. Fire is going to give you cooking. Fire is going to give you protection. Fire is going to give you light. Fire is extremely important. So with that said, I'll take that little log off of there. I don't need that to burn all day. With that said, I just proved that you can survive with barely any of the kit. Just 3 pieces. You can use fire to survive. But then there's going to be all your other stuff. Now you can go fishing. Now you can collect water. Now you can do all that jazz. And it was really simple. Really simple. So now comes the price. The price. I am doing a kit, $300 so far. I'm into it. And it has a lot of the same abilities, like fishing and fire and cutting and things like that, as this one does. Mine, $300 so far. This one, $29.95. Guys, if you can't think, or if you don't think adding a $30 item to your everyday life, you can use it as a gift. Think about it. You got birthdays and Christmases and all kinds of stuff coming up, or you just got that bushcrafter survival person in the family, and you're thinking, what a cool little gift to always be prepared. And that's one of the things with the Army, is it's always ready. That's one of our things. Always there, always ready. And it's true. It's what it does. So for $30 freaking $30, you can have a kit that can keep you alive in any situation. Literally, I can stay alive. And if you really wanted, you could use this as an EDC. It's a knife, right? But this is going right in the kit. This is going to be the official kit knife, right? And even if you want to, let's say you have a favorite type pocket knife that you like for this kind of stuff, switch it out. Who cares? If you took this out of the equation, that kit right there is still $40 at minimum, right? So I don't know, man. For $29.95, you could put it in your car. You could put it in your go bag. I mean, think about it. Everybody has all kinds of stuff just hanging in their go bag, just scraggling all over the place. This is a nice, tight kit. You could throw a bunch of other stuff and not having to worry about losing it. It's really good. So I don't know. All I know is the price is right, and you will survive. So that's it for me. I am Don AB all day. Check out the link below. Pick one of these up. It'll save your butt.